Did you have any trouble with like Venmo or Amazon today?
You know, I didn't try to use either of those things today. So, no, I didn't have any trouble. I know some coworkers around here, and some of our computers were a little fuzzy, that's for sure.
Venmo for me, Amazon for me, and like all these other
It's
sites.
all coming at you, right?
Yeah, I thought the world was having a crash out.
Didn't some social media also take a hit as well?
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely. Sure. I was very scared. And I know that we are bringing in our tech expert. So if you guys kind of want to do a switcheroo here, that would be great. It's a little difficult when we're live on camera, but we got some video up to kind of hide it. While you were asleep overnight, Amazon's AWS or Amazon Web Services outage literally broke the internet. Like, it broke, so therefore it broke the internet. Thousands of sites and services have been affected. Everything from Snapchat, Fortnite, Venmo, which I was trying to access today, Amazon. I got a little pretty penny in my Venmo. I'm like, okay, I kind of need my money for something today. So joining me now to talk about it is our tech expert and journalist, Juan Guerra Torres. Can you correct your name for me because I didn't say it right?
That's all right. Juan is good, Caroline. As long as you know I'm the one, I'm good to go.
Okay, well, normally I like to talk to my guests before we get live on air, but things just happen so fast today. But one of the things I noticed as soon as I woke up, before I tuned into any news, was, why isn't this working? Why isn't that working? What's happening here? What the heck went on?
Well, 2:15 in the morning, pretty much 70% of the internet went dark.
Oh my gosh.
So you're not alone. Okay. Now, we have to understand Amazon Web Services is like a cloud for businesses. Okay. So you wanted to get your stuff from Amazon, you couldn't do it. If you wanted to stream some stuff, you couldn't do it. If you wanted to use Venmo, you couldn't do it. Some social media was severely affected, you couldn't do it. Now, why this happened is something that we're trying to figure out. Okay, but at the end of the day, Amazon controls 70% of the cloud that we all use. Okay, now in the United States was okay. Around the world, a lot of airports were completely stalled. A lot of infrastructure that runs on Amazon was completely gone. I'll tell you, by 5/11, the world was in panic. Probably mid-morning, Amazon said, well, we already mitigated some of this, but still 50-60% was not still working, and it would take probably until tomorrow until it's fully restored.
Wow.
I know.
I think a lot of people, we see these big companies, right? Amazon, like Apple, Windows, whatever, and we think of them as like their main thing. We think Amazon is a site where you shop, right?
Right.
But it goes so much deeper with these cloud storages. I think a lot of people think like, they literally think it's like just a space of, I don't even know, like it's not. Basically, they have like warehouses, right, where like data is stored, and if those go down, I understand one particular one went down, kind of a thing, and it just impacted everything.
Right, correct. They're called server farms, and they're literally like a big farm, but it's full of servers instead of cows or what have you. And it went down, and it trickled. A lot of, it was a massive failure, Caroline.
Wow.
And what I'm telling you, massive, it was really bad. Now, one of the things that this brings to light is the fact how dependent are we on stuff like this, okay? Because, a lot of websites for businesses went down. A lot of, like, for example, people that have their entire business running on Amazon Web Services, could be small and medium-sized businesses, they couldn't work today. So transactions couldn't be completed. Some credit card processors are also running on Amazon Web Services. So it was a pain in the neck.
Well, it kind of makes me concerned because if we have these big, let's call them like warehouses, where all of this data is stored and how all of these websites around the world are literally running off of this like Amazon workspace, it seems like these should be like protected federally or something, because it's like, wow, so one issue causes this whole ripple effect throughout the world. And this is like a warehouse in, what was it, Virginia or something, like in the United States, and something happens and then the whole world is literally crashing out.
Yes, we've seen this before.
Oh, gosh.
We've seen this before. You remember CrowdFire?
Oh, yeah.
Remember, that was kind of the same thing, but it was a different type of cloud. So we've seen this before.
I mean, we act like it's the end of the world when Instagram goes down, let alone
right.
all of these services.
And I know
you're
on Instagram all the time and everything, but I'll tell you one thing though, and just for the regular user, what does it mean? Did you lose your data? No. Did you lose your stuff? No. It was just unavailable. It was dark, and that is the scary part.
Yeah, and like for some people, like if you needed to access your Venmo or something, which I was trying to do today, I was just getting so annoyed because I'm like, okay, whatever. Could this have been some sort of an attack, or do you think that this was just like a technological failure?
Okay, I'm going to tell you what I know, and then I'm going to tell you my gut feeling.
Okay.
What I know is Amazon was working to restore a service, so they're saying no, it was not a cyber attack of any kind. So it was just a massive failure of something within the gadgets, just to keep it simple. My gut feeling is probably they're telling you the truth. We will know, not now, we'll probably know 2 or 3 months from today. When the investigations inside the company go on and they start to come to light. My gut feeling is telling me that they probably just was a hardware failure, massive one, but the situation is it's not improbable and it's not impossible for a cyber attack on infrastructure happened, okay? So we will see in the next 60 to 90 days to see what really happened here.
So we actually don't know the sole cause of this outage yet, and we're not going to know that for some time.
We're not going to know for some time. Now, my question is it Amazon going to disclose what really happened? Because just real quick, let me tell you, the problem is they've been so reliable. So you kind of count on them.
Yeah.
You're used for them to be working correctly, and when they don't, that's where the world panics, and rightly so.
I would love to see Jeff Bezos' reaction when he found out nothing was working.
I know. I was going to text him, but I just forgot that I didn't have his number.
I know.
So, but we'll see what happens in the next few months.
Like I can just see him like in bed and then just being like, why isn't this working? You know, some big crash out. I can't imagine running a company that literally the whole world runs off of, apparently. Must be pretty stressful. And is there anything that users can do to, I don't know, keep their online stuff safe?
I would say one thing. We're used to storing stuff on the cloud. Okay?
Yeah.
The cloud is not foolproof. The cloud can fail. We just saw this today. So for people that are used to do that, I would suggest to have a backup copy on a USB drive that is portable, that you can have it on a safe or something that is not connected to the internet, so it's not hackable.
Right.
Okay? And keep all your personal information there just in case you have to access it without having to go to the cloud.
Yeah, that's some good information there. I have a hard drive that I've started to put some things on that I didn't want to lose. I plan to put my future wedding photos on the hard drive
Those
and
are important.
in the
Those
cloud.
are important, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just because it's
yes.
like, first of all, they're expensive, and I didn't want anything to
when you
happen
have
to them.
kids, you want to have your videos there, your pictures of
so it's kind
everything.
of cloud. I pay for like cloud storage, but then I got this like big hard drive, and I've been like putting stuff on it. I don't know.
It's a good idea.
Okay, I'm doing something smart. Well, Juan, thank you so much.
No problem.
We'll
Thank
be right
you.
back.